And I consider this guy a friend. He has called into the show. And it's been enough time since he destroyed my New Year's Eve plans. I only took my son to go watch this game. Flew to Glendale.
Didn't your son cry too?
He was crying. Of course he was crying. He's 11, and he loves Michigan. This man cut out his heart and showed it to him pumping. Is that too tough? Is that too difficult?
I mean, it might be
enough time's
though.
passed.
Yeah.
The head coach of TCU football, Sonny Dykes, back here in the program. How are you, Coach?
I'm well, Rich. How are you doing?
I'm doing better. Thanks for asking.
Yes, sorry to hear about your son. I hate to carry that burden with me.
Football is a cold, heartless game sometimes, Coach. You know?
It is. No, I got a 6-year-old that I can assure you has no love for Georgia right now. So I understand what he's going through.
Oh, that was my previous New Year's Eve, Coach. That was my Yeah. So when you woke up that day, did you feel like something like that was going down? You guys were confident, ready to roll into that national semifinal. Walk me through your preps for that, Coach.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, there's as you get into sports, and especially you get into these matchups where you've had a lot of time to prepare for each other, like we had going into that game. So much of it becomes about matchups, and we felt like that we had some good matchups. We could create some good matchups, and that a lot of times in sports, that's really what it comes down to, is your ability to get your best player on somebody who may not be as good as them, and then 11 guys have to go out there and execute it and make a play. And fortunately for us, our guys did it quite a bit, and we were able to generate a lot of big plays in the game. And then I think the thing that's probably overlooked as much as anything in that game was, we scored a couple of touchdowns defensively, had a couple of goal line stands, and so a lot of things went well for us that particular evening, and they needed to.
And then, it's interesting that the draft, and I know, you didn't have such a great time in SoFi Stadium for the national championship game, but 5 of the 8 Horned Frogs you sent to the NFL draft this year are going to play in that stadium, the Rams and the Chargers. You're going to maybe, if you want to see some of your former players, spend some time in Los Angeles. It's kind of wild if you think about it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's good for those guys. They get to go exercise some demons.
Yes.
And I'm probably going to need a little therapy before I go back to SoFi anytime soon.
How much, and again, we'll get to the here and now in a second. How much contact are you in with Max Duggan right now? Obviously, 7th round choice. He's with the Chargers.
They're ready to go camp, so haven't much here recently, but I'm really excited to see how Max is going to do. I'll probably, usually about a week or two into camp, I'll reach out to those guys just to kind of check in, see how it's going, and get some feedback and try to encourage them sometimes. I mean, it's a big step, going from college football to the NFL, and some guys make the transition pretty easy. Quarterback position's obviously tough, and so, there's going to be some challenges for Max, and the road will be bumpy, but he'll do a great job, and I'm really excited to watch him develop as an NFL quarterback, because I really, truly believe his best football is still in front of him.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.